In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a SQL in Visual Studio Code. Sometimes we don't have access to database client. This setting provides a way of running SQL anywhere. We can do this in 8 steps. Step 1. Go to Visual Studio Code official website, download installer, and install in your computer. And go to Download page. And pick the one matching your operating system. Install in your computer. So, first step is done. Second step, you must have access to a database server. If you have access to a remote server, then you should have your username and password, including database server hostname, port number as well. If you don't have access to a remote server, you can install a local database server in your computer. There's several options. If you use Mac OS, you can install MAMP. MAMP is a free local server environment, which can be installed in Mac OS and Windows with just a few clicks. MAMP has Apache server, which is a web server, and MySQL server. MySQL server contains a variant of MySQL, which is MarineDB. So once you have MAMP installed in your computer, you can start servers. Okay, so this is the first page once you start the server in MAMP. Now I have both lights on next to Apache server and MySQL server. In this case, we only need MySQL server. Okay, now I can minimize this control panel. Step 3, we start the server. Okay, so we already done this step. So then we move forward to step 4. Step 4 is we need to launch code. Okay, so this is the Visual Studio Code. In Visual Studio Code, we do step 5. In step 5, we install an extension in the code in order to connect to MySQL. On the sidebar, you open the extensions. In the search bar, you type MySQL. There are quite a few extensions for MySQL. The one that works perfect for me is MySQL Management Tool from Junhan. So here I simply click Install. After installation, this extension is already enabled by default. You can also disable any extension in the code anytime. Now let me close this tab. Next step, we need to make a connection in the code to the local MySQL server, hide extensions, and this time you open the Explorer. In the Explorer, go to the last item in the list, open MySQL. Now press the plus sign to enter information for the connection. Hostname for the local server, you can use a local host or the IP address 127.0.0.1. Here we can use local host. Press enter to confirm. The user by default root. Password by default for macOS is root. For Windows, the password may be none. The port number by default 3308X is for Windows. For macOS, MAMP use 889. Press enter. Certificate, no certificate. Then we just press enter. If we can access to the remote server, they apply some SSL certificate. Then you also need to request this type of information. You can enter here. Okay, so now we have localhost appearing and MySQL. Open localhost. You will see all the databases located in this database server. So now we just finished step 6. We can do the next step. To open a SQL query type in the code. First, we pick a database. From the list, I will pick a JC, this one. In each database, we can open the database to see the tables as well as their fields. Each field has been specified for their type, data type, as well as if that field is a primary key or not. So we have two tables and the JC. Now let's open a SQL query tab. In order to open such a tab, you just select the database you want to run query, right-click the name, and pick New Query in this pop-up menu. Then we get a query tab open here. Now you are ready to enter your SQL and run it as well. So right now we are in the last step, almost done. Okay. For example, we want to retrieve a list of moments with user's screen name per moment. This is a simple query. Select 3 fields from 2 tables and rename them. From moments, join users, join 2 tables on their common key, user ID from both tables. This query will return a list of moments as well as their user's screen name for each. So in order to run a query in the code, you can simply place the cursor anywhere in this statement, right-click, then do the first option, Run MySQL query. You will see the results appearing on the right. You can also switch the layout in the code, make a query on the top, results in the bottom. In order to do that, you go to View on the top menu and go to Edit, Layout. Pick 2 rows. Then now you have query on top, results at the bottom. Okay, so this is the way how you can do SQL in Visual Studio Code in 8 steps. If you have any trouble with any step, you can please leave a comment below. I will be happy to provide my assistance to you.